I'm from Riverstone originally, so I knew the area very well. I played football for Riverstone and played against Blacktown. Much of my skin is still on the ground over there, I'm sure. There was a block of land at Riverstone right opposite the station. So if ever I get the money, I want to buy that. The time came when I was in construction, started my own business, was doing pretty well, and I did have the money to buy it, so I fronted up with the owners. They said yes, they'd sell it, so I bought it. Then I marched into Woolworths, the property manager said, here you are, I've got a perfect block of land and a perfect place for you. It's a good site. There's only one thing wrong, Bill. What's that? He said, Riverstone's not ready for a Woolworths. But if you want to put a Woolworths store up, and you've got a map of the area out, the black pencil, he drew a ring around Blacktown, he said, that's where we want to go. We want to go to Blacktown. And I picked out a site with a lot of houses on it, took it back into the property manager at Woolworths, and he said, yes, that would be a perfect site for Blacktown. To start with, I know there were 57 houses that I employed an estate agent, but I had the money to pay something down on them, each one of them. And we got an option to buy. One or two of them have dropped out, well, we'd have been in trouble. And once we got the site fixed up, we could go ahead and the plans were up here in my head and on paper, and I had a really good architect that's done shopping centres, and we designed Westpoint. Well, it was pretty big when it was first opened. The same sort of thing went on, but not as big and not as sophisticated as what you'd have. Because things have changed, haven't they? That was one of the things the American told me. It's got to be a big centre, there's got to be room to park, and there's got to be easy access to get there, yes, easy access to get away. And that's what we tried to achieve. When they finish their shopping, what do they want to do? Well, they think about home. They want to get home, they want to get out, and they want to get going. Yeah. If we'd have went just a few houses and a few here and a few there, it wouldn't have been the same. Had to be big or nothing at all. That's what I decided on. I've got to say this, I think it's because I was a local lad that helped a lot. And you know, I was only in my early 40s, so I wasn't that old, and I'd played football around there, and it makes a difference.
Can you remember how long it would have taken to build Westpoint?
I think it's around about a couple of years.
A couple of years?
Yeah. Planning is the main thing in a building, which a lot of them don't do. Before you hit a nail in a bit of wood or dig a hole, you've got to know where you're going. So there we had the block of land, and we had the council virtually behind us. The land had to be, not only the houses, but it had to be rezoned, because once we started going, well, other people wanted to get aboard because they knew it was going to be good. I come from the building trade and was one of them in a way, but I'm a carpenter by trade. The name of Westpoint is, we ran a competition for locals. We wanted a name for because the building was well on the way, wanted a good name for it, so we put it out to the public. That was the name that everybody selected in the finish, yeah. Cut a long story short, yeah, they were very supportive. They wanted to see it happen. We tried to incorporate the public as much as we could. That's why we ran the name competition.
How do you feel when people talk about Westpoint?
I feel proud.
Thank you. You've been marvellous. You really are marvellous.
Well, happy birthday, Westpoint. I'm so proud of you, Westpoint, the job you've done for yourself. And maybe you keep it going on forever and ever. Not too bad seeing that I'm 95.